boxing around the city of Lagos and of course Africa. How you doing out there? It's a beautiful time out in the city of Lagos. That is GOtv Boxing Night. But first, we'll take you around the city of Lagos National Theatre you just saw there. And of course, all this is coming to you via GOtv. And they are bringing boxing to a new arena. And it's the Landmark Arena. That's where we are, and that's the venue. Landmark Event Center in Victoria Island in the city of Lagos. You can have it any bigger than this when it comes to boxing in the city. And it's man will be taking 500,000, and that's all 4 million. So that's in addition to their fight costs, and it's really big.
A good time for the boxers, I must say. And GOtv Boxing Night has always continued to up their ante right from the first time. And don't forget, we started out with ₦1 million for the best boxer of the night. And you usually only have one boxer winning that one. But this time around, they've got more. And of course, they have 3 spots for people to go home with something in addition, like you said, to their fight cost.
The fans are going wide in celebrations, a joyous moment because it was just Christmas yesterday, Christmas Monday, and today's Tuesday, Boxing Day, the 26th of December. While some are going all over, opening gifts, packs and all that in the spirit of Boxing Day. This one, the fans are here to see the fisticuffs, the reboxing happening here. And some expatriates have also joined us here. And some boxing fans all over. Now, Benga is ready to bring out the next boxers into the ring for the 3rd fight of the night. The fights are coming thick and fast here. Let's go into the ring again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's still boxing on Boxing Day. It's the 13th edition of the GOtv Boxing Night. 7 bouts, 3 international fights. Fly Kite Productions. Our 3rd bout is an 8-round National Lightweight Challenge contest. In the red corner, Kehinde Badmus.
Kehinde Badmus. They call him Ijoba, government. That's the meaning of Ijoba. That's in Yoruba language. And so Kehinde Badmus will stay, he's going to govern this fight.
You know, it's interesting, the surname he has, his nickname there, Ijoba, which means government. He is the government. That's what he's trying to tell us here. But only time will tell whether he is government. But you look at his rap sheet and you want to say it's not too bad.
What about that fan?
A big one, and he looks like he's one of Peter Bourne's fans
mascots. Ijoba making his way into the ring. That's Mr. Mabuto of Multi-Choice. Ijoba hoping to govern the ring when his opponent comes in and the fight gets underway. I kind of like his outfit.
In the blue corner, Rilwan, the real one, Oladosu.
The hall has gone haywire. Excitement in the crowd as his opponent makes his way into the ring. The real one, Oladosu. They call him the real one. He's not in a hurry at all to make his way in.
And he's got a good dancer as well. It looks like he's got a lot of fans right in here at the Landmark Event Center. We're hoping he can walk the walk just like he's talking the talk right now.
Let's hope so. The lady in red, surely a fan of Oladosu. Finally, he makes his way into the ring. Rilwan, Oladosu.
And you know the interesting thing about him, he is one of the products from the Lagos Boxing Hall of Fame. And he's been doing his own thing quietly. And little wonder he has a good record there. And of course, tail of the tape, 8 fights for Kehinde and 5 wins, 3 losses, no draw, but 5 of those wins are KOs. In fact, all the 5 wins KOs. And then of course, Rilwan, the real one, Oladosu, 4 fights, 4 wins, no loss, no draw, of course, 1 knockout. He is a man who likes to take it all the way.
Oh, sure. Badmus beaten 3 times, and Oladosu losing just 1 out of his 5 fights. And so we'll see what this man comes in a very flamboyant way.
In the red corner, he weighed in at 62.2 kilograms. He has had 8 fights, won 5, lost 3, drawn none, and 5 by knockout. Kehinde Badmus. In the blue corner, he weighed in at 59 kilograms. He has had 4 fights, won all 4, 1 by knockout. Rilwan, the real one, Oladosu. Our judges are Tola Jacobs, Alani Sulaiman, and Wahab Martins. Our referee is Segun Adesoya.
I'm Segun Adesoya, the center referee for this 8th-round bout. There are rules and regulations guiding this sport. If you are told to box, you box. If you are told to stop boxing, you stop boxing. If you are told to break, you break. Remember, no fouls, like hitting below the belt, rabbit punch, kidney punch, elbow, and headbutting. If you have any problem, the seconds can throw in the towel to prevent you from the problem. At the beginning of the first round, you shake. And at the beginning of the last round, you shake. Have a great day.
And so, all ceremonial gone by. Everybody will vacate the ring. And only the 2 boxers and the 3rd man in the ring will be the referee. And the fight will be on the way. The referee making sure that everything is set. The real one clad in green and white. While of course Kehinde Badmus Ijoba in gold and black. Round 1, and we're on the way here.
Very flamboyant boxer, the real one. Quite confident as well. You'd expect him to use the reach. And that was a very wide swing, going for the body there. Both boxers sizing themselves out with some testy punches there.
Kehinde Badmus showing and telling the real one that he's come here for a serious business. Oh, that's some big body shots there coming from.
He's quite confident talking about the real one. Look at the way he took those body punches. And I think he's probably going to be looking, you know, to counter-punch Kehinde Badmus, because he knows Kehinde will always go for that body. And anytime he does that, he will leave his guard open.
From the very first time I saw him fight, I knew he was a prospect, and surely that prospect is beginning to show everybody what he can do in the world of boxing. I'm talking about a real one.
And he's certainly a boxer that can go all the distance as well. 4 of his wins out of the 5 has had to be via decision, and he's definitely somebody who can hang in there.
Oh, surely. Look at the right smile on his face. He's showing some ring generalship and some showboating too. He's winning the crowd all over. Real one.
That's why he's real one. He is and the fans are loving it. They're lapping onto it. But he's got a formidable opponent in Kehinde Badmus. Look at those body punches again, and Badmus can't find a way in. He might. And look at what was that about? Looking to tell him that has nothing on me.
Real one is a showman.
The fight style of Badmus is reminiscent of Iron Mike Tyson. You know, when you put the guard up and you're looking for the inside punch, that's exactly the way he's fighting.
He was looking to corner his man, pin him to the ropes, couldn't get him. And end of the round, the fans are happy, they're excited. They got some show given to them to celebrate by the real one, Oladosu. Kehinde Badmus also not a pushover. Well, who would he give the round to?
That's a very tough one to call, but I think at the end of the day, I'll probably give it to the real one, because he had a few more punches that connected. A lot of punches thrown by the two boxers, but I think the real one had a lot more telling punches.
Yeah, a couple of effective jabs and all that did it for him. I'll give it to him too. Kehinde Badmus, his corner there.
Isiaka Olatunji, the trainer for the real one, telling him how he needs to get into through the defense of Kehinde Badmus.
Oh, that's a good right from Badmus.
A power puncher he is, and he's looking for that punch, but it could be his albatross, if you ask me. You keep looking for that punch all the time with a very tricky and sneaky boxer like Real One. He keeps connecting the jabs, and at the end of the day, it's the point that will count.
Oh, some solid punches. Not landing anyway, but all the same, Real One should beware, because he could leave himself open for a sucker punch from Badmus.
I think he's trying to lure Badmus out. He wants to frustrate him. He wants him to lose his concentration. And so far, I wouldn't say he has succeeded, but definitely made Badmus know the kind of person he is.
Badmus now fighting on the inside, trying to press. Oh, that's a great one from Rilwan, entertaining the fans.
You see, that's the thing about Rilwan. He can take the punches as well, in as much as he can actually dish it as well. You see, and that was a good uppercut there. Brilliant one there coming off for Badmus.
A 1-2, he followed with an uppercut. That was brilliant from him. So he's not carried away with all the cheering for Rilwan. Still concentrating, still looking for the big punch, the cross that would take out Rilwan. If only he could get that opening to land it.
Trying to calculate, looking for that opening. I think another thing that Rilwan can do in this case is, because so far so good, he has not been able to really break that defense of Badmus. Maybe he should go more for the body punches and try and weaken him on the stomach.
You look at the way he's built. It's not that kind of boxer that has the power punch. They can't afford that kind of Rilwan.
Yeah.
They can't afford that kind of power punch. Not the same with Badmus, who can land a good night punch.
Yeah.
And but so he's trying to weaken his opponent with the jabs and all that.
Yeah.
And that's the only way he can do it.
Well, I feel he should still go to the body a bit more so that at
Exactly.
least he can drop those guards.
Some big body shots will be okay.
There you have it. Once he sees the opening, he should go for it. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. These boxers are in it for the sport.
This is the fight. Very interesting round there for the two boxers. Hard to separate. I think Rilwan has the crowd behind him. But for this man, I think he's got the punches, the big punches that can end the night for Rilwan. If only he can see the opening and take it and land it bang.
I think the thing for me is the fact that Rilwan has stamina. We have seen him over and over, and we've seen that he's a fighter who can go the distance. That could be the factor in this fight. We don't know how long Kehinde Badmus can hang in there. Kenny has won all his fights. At least he's got 8 fights and he's won 5 of them, and all 5 by knockout. Obviously a fighter who has not gone the distance so far in all the ones he has won. That might just be the factor. Maybe that's what the Rilwan is working on, hoping that, okay, let's take it to after the 4th round and we'll see how he goes from there.
Oh, that's a big body shot. And now the two boxers turning it on each other.
Now you see what he can bring to the fight. That's what the Rilwan can bring to the fight. Badmus also telling him, like you said earlier, I'm not just here for showmanship, I'm here to fight.
It's a very big round for the two boxers. Badmus landing on the inside. Two boxers fighting on the inside now. The uppercut not landing.
Now that's the way to go for Badmus. He needs to be able to get close to the Rilwan, because Rilwan's hands are very, very good. So he needs to go in close there and look for that uppercut. And it seems that's it once again.
Badmus should beware of a low blow. A couple of times I've seen him go down, though. But it's surely a big puncher.
Yeah. Badmus should also try and watch it, because sometimes when he puts in too much of his energy into a punch, he can actually burn himself out. And you're seeing once again Badmus looking to close out, Rilwan rather looking stronger when the round keeps going towards the end of it.
There's two boxers fighting like they have beef for each other. Show no mercy at all.
Rilwan really trying to calculate now, looking for that opening. Every time he looks at Badmus, he's looking for that opening. And Badmus knows he has to protect his face, even though Rilwan is not a very big power puncher like that. But you still need to watch out for those stinging punches.
Good combination there from Badmus too. Badmus, he knows what defeat tastes like. But Rilwan hasn't been beaten before in all his 4 fights. And so tonight he want to keep that record going. But then Badmus is interested in ending it. All Rilwan needs to do is to stick and move, not allow the cross to come at him. End of the 3rd round. End of the round, a very exciting round for the two boxers too. And what a round it was.
And that's a bit of some swell there on just above the left eye. You can see again flurry of punches coming in there, and that one connecting there.
That's a very good round for Badmus. Badmus landing the punches there, and that's his round.
Yeah, a couple of body punches as well, and that definitely rocked the real one. He knows his business now. I'm sure he's not going to be going in there.
That's Badmus' round.
Once again.
Going into the 4th round. We're expecting another explosive round of boxing. The two boxers, no respect of each other.
There you have it. Every time Badmus wants to come for the punch, the real one is ensuring that he's not allowing him to land those punches. Wide swing there. And this time around, round 4, it does look like the real one is not allowing him to actually operate this time around. It's not even giving Badmus any chance to rock those punches in. He's using his jabs more effectively this time around. Oh, something's come up. What happened there? I wonder what he was thinking about. Kehinde Badmus, I think he's talking about a headbutt there. I don't know. But he's pointing to his head. He's raising his hands up.
He should continue fighting and stop complaining.
I don't know what he was complaining about.
He can stop fighting and complain while the round is still on. Unless the referee...
Look at both boxers trying to strategize there. Badmus going for some uppercuts eventually. What's that about? He's talking about I don't know why he's complaining. It's happened like how many seconds back?
I was trying to say that a headbutt.
Good combination there. Oh, he does this every time. I wonder what he keeps looking at on the sides.
He's got some fantastic footwork. The real one.
Good one there.
He's younger.
And now he's using all his wits, he's using his reach. Badmus always looking for the killer punch. I think it's always nice for you to go for jabs every now and then. Connect with those so you can unsettle your opponent rather than just looking for one punch. That good night punch that you talked about.
Take it 1-2, 1-2. Stick and move. Look for the body shot and all that. That's how you know a good boxer. End of the 4th round.
Did you see the gesticulation there?
Some of the fans are worried. And so this is the highlights of that round. A round that surely went the way of Rilwan. Because in that fight, in that round, I didn't see Badmus fighting at all. Kept complaining.
He got himself distracted by that complaints that he was actually making. Even if you were knocked in the head, you can actually wait till the end of the round, and you could pass your message to the referee. You made the complaint once, just leave it there and get on with it.
Fifth round of scheduled 8.
Now it does look like Badmus wants to finish this off. I'm sure his corner has told him he's trailing on the cards. At least with what we have seen so far. It's been a close fight, but I would say the real one has edged it. And he's going for those power punches again. That's the way to go. And he got 2 uppercuts there.
There's some big body shots there.
Yeah, you have to give it to the real one to be able to take all those massive body shots there and still standing. But then, of course, they're boxers. That's what they're trained for.
Exactly. Badmus is going to be calculative. He's not calculating again. He's just throwing the punches.
Yeah, that's the problem he's having. And lovely uppercut. They're good body punches. It looks like it looks to have hurt him. Oh, look at that! What a big counter punch there coming from the real one. He's quite a tricky boxer, isn't it?
Very tricky.
When you feel he's actually hurt, he comes out strong again.
And that's because Badmus stopped. It didn't continue.
Yeah, but the problem with Badmus is I think Badmus also is aware of the fact that he fizzles out halfway through the round.
No follow-up.
So he's trying to conserve his energy so he can actually finish off strong. In all the 5 rounds so far, the real one has finished up all the rounds stronger.
Oh, that's a big left from Rilwan.
Now you see Rilwan uses those jabs we talked about.
Rilwan is a good boxer. He uses the ring very well, cuts off at the ring when he wants to go at his opponent. But Badmus, he's always trying to corner his man, pin him to the rope, but he's not been able to do that. And when he even does that, it is hard for him to follow up the punches.
And that's exactly where the real one wants him. He wants him chasing him all over the ring. And in a way, you're actually tying out your opponent because he keeps chasing you. He's not getting the punches in.
The wide swings has a way of also, you know, taking the energy away from the boxer.
I think you would really take a lucky punch, a lucky sucker punch coming from Badmus to actually knock the real one down. Look at the way he's working on the body. And for me, I think he's taking this one once again.
That's another real one's round. Sixth round of scheduled 8. We're inching closer to the 8th round. Rilwan against Badmus. And it's been a wonderful fight so far for the two boxers, especially for Rilwan, who from our own card has won 4 rounds of the 5 earlier. Only 1 round going the way of Badmus. That's from us. What's that?
Now 2 of them showing their agility and of course footwork as well. The real one telling him, can you do what I've just done? And he just goes right ahead and does his own style of footwork. Lovely one coming from Badmus there. Those powerful body punches again.
He's not calculating. He just throws the punches.
Trying to conserve his energy once again, Badmus. And I think it's the way to go for him. He needs to be. See? Real one, a very, very tricky box, I must say. Look at him holding his hands out, showing the referee, I'm not clinching. Both boxers gradually tiring out. We're not seeing the fireworks that we saw in the first 5 rounds.
But that was a good left coming from Badmus.
Good one again, another good left to right combination from Badmus there.
But he stops fighting when he gets the combination going.
That's the thing. I think he's a bit scared of Rilwan, knowing full well that Rilwan could be a very good defensive boxer every time you get him in a fix, and you can see Rilwan. And there you go again. He's a difficult fighter to put in the corner and go at, because he will dance his way out of it and can actually get you on the counter.
And slowly, Badmus is wearing out.
Now Badmus is looking for that killer punch, and that leaves you very vulnerable, because you're going to drop your guard at one point or the other. And I must say, Ralph, Rilwan has brought a good match fight strategy here, and is using it. He is using it to his full advantage.
When you force your opponent to fight your style, you know you have the fight going your way. And that's what has happened right from the first round. Wide swing, a good body shot with the left for Badmus. And that's a good left also from Badmus. Everyone loves the sport, boxing. They're all here at the Landmark Event Center in Victoria Island in Lagos, Nigeria.
And if you're just joining us, it is the 13th edition, Boxing Day edition as well, of the GOtv Boxing Night, brought to you by GOtv, and of course reaching you live on your World of Champions Super Sport.
To the 7th round, the penultimate round. Rilwan going for the big body shots.
He's a very crafty boxer. You know, he just wants the guy to unleash all his boxing, all his punches, and then come back at him. And that's exactly. Oh, you should be careful. It's for the first time I'm seeing him swing very wildly.
Badmus with some lunges, not quite effective. Rilwan picking his jabs, taking it slowly, not in a hurry. And that's exactly how he needs to fight now. He knows that he has this fight.
Rilwan is controlling this fight, definitely. He knows when he wants to stop boxing, he wants to rest. He knows when he wants to come out and fight.
What a wide swing from Badmus.
That's been the hallmark of his his fight so far here in this game, in this one. Another one.
His ring name is Ijoba Government, but he has not governed this fight at all.
You see him looking for that killer punch once again, and he's not going to get it easily. He's not going to get it with Rilwan, because Rilwan knows he's a power puncher, and he's not just going to sit as a sitting target there. Once again, you see that wild swing again. The Rilwan has him where he wants him.
It's not with to establish his own style in this fight. And disasters are made of that when you are forced to fight the style of your opponent, and your opponent will just go all the way. You can see Rilwan is enjoying himself.
Absolutely enjoying himself. I would have expected, you see, look at that defensive boxing again.
Fantastic counter-punching from Rilwan.
Anytime he goes in for the kill, Rilwan is waiting for him. He's anticipating his opponent very well. Oh, lovely right hook there. Looking to finish it again for the uptake time. Finish the fight, the round the stronger.
It's got its nose bloodied. We're going into the final round. Some punishment this Badmus is taking here from this young man, Rilwan.
He needs to be careful. He's swinging those punches too widely, and it's affecting him. You've got all sorts of coaches in the crowd here. Some of them not happy with the way one of the two boxers is fighting here. I wonder whether if you put them in the ring, whether they'll be able to do the same. He knows he has to go for the kill now. He has to go for the kill if he wants to take this one. A real one is also aware of this. And like I said, he's gone the distance in all 4 out of his 5 wins. And he knows what he's about.
Fans going wide and cheering their man, Rilwan. Rilwan has this one. All he needs to do is to dance around. Just a stick and move. Not allow the man to pin him to the rope.
And the thing about Badmus is that you can anticipate his punches. You know when it's coming for it, because it's like he's powering them up and he wants to just unleash them. And when you keep doing like that, your opponent's going to anticipate you. He's going to know when the punches are coming from. Look at that once again. He's just having fun. Unsettled in there. Good body punches. Look at that.
This is boxing at its best. Rilwan is the real one. Delivering boxing, fantastic footwork, everything. His fist is wonderful to behold. He is the real one. I agree. I'm not even aware that his tooth guard is off.
That's some crazy boxing we're seeing here at the GOtv boxing night. And once again, we just saw that blood right now trickling down the nose of... oh, look at that. What a lovely combination for both sides.
Oh, that's
who's going to finish this off? Oh, look at that. Both boxers going at each other. This is what the fans want to see.
But that was a very big left coming from Badmus.
there. But the thing is, like you said, you don't get to see the follow-up.
No follow-up.
Because the real one will not allow that. So he should find a way of making sure he follows up, because the way the fight is going, it's
Finally, the referee saw the headbutt this time, and he has warned Rilwan about it. Whatever Badmus does now,
Oh, that's it!
that's a big one.
What was that? Brilliant left hook. I think Rilwan doesn't want to finish this off. He just wants to give the fans something to cheer. Because he saw
Badmus just ran into that left, and he took him back.
it was like running into a brick wall.
The hall is, they've gone haywire.
Oh, he's controlling this fight. He's done a great job. And he knows he's done that. He is a showman. And you can see the fans going wild here.
What a fight. A very explosive 8 rounds of boxing. This man, he did everything. Entertained the fans, showboated, gave them the combinations they were waiting for, punished his opponent Rilwan. And of course, Badmus will remember the day he fought Rilwan, Oladosu, and what a fight it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of amazing boxing, we have the results. Judge Alani Sulaiman scores it 73-79. Judge Wahab Martins scores it 75-78. George Tola Jacobs scores it 74-80. Winner by unanimous decision. Rilwan, the real one, Oladosu!
Absolutely. He did the job. He talked the talk and walked the walk. Controlled the fight at his own pace. Did put his opponent exactly where he wanted the opponent. Even though the opponent had a stronger punch, it didn't have any effect on him at the end of the day because he wasn't allowing his opponent to land those killing punches.
And so the man from the Lagos Boxing Hall of Fame has made it 5 wins in 5 fights. Rilwan Oladosu.